friends, Rebecca, the Dragon Librarian here from Farmington Community Library, and Brill and I are here today to talk to you about a really special, really incredible book that we just can't wait to share with you. And we hope that it's one that you have heard of and that you're excited about reading already, but if not, maybe we'll be able to put it on your radar and maybe give you something new to try. So, this book that I'm talking about is called Gallant by V.E. Schwab. Gallant. I am so in love with this book. I'm so obsessed with this book. It is absolutely amazing. First of all, I'm going to show you the cover. Look how absolutely fantastic that is. It's very cool. And when you flip it, it's got this other design, which all makes sense when you read the book. So the first thing I just want to say that I love about this book is that it is so beautifully illustrated. So this is my personal copy, but you'll be able to see this in the library copy as well. Look at the illustration on the end papers. And just all throughout the book, there are just dozens and dozens of black and white illustrations that are just absolutely phenomenal. They really add to the story in a way that just, I can't even explain. Like, they're so great. So what is this story about? So this is a story about a young woman named Olivia Pryor, who is living in this home for girls, basically an orphanage, because her mother has died. She has never known her. She was found with this journal of her mother's at this orphanage. So she's grown up there and doesn't have any remembrance of her family other than this journal of her mother's. So there's all these things in this journal that kind of make Olivia think that her mother may have gone mad at the end of her life, because she keeps talking about this place called Gallant and to never go there, and that Olivia will be safe as long as she's never there. But her life and her world is so dreary at this place, and it's just one gray day after another. And then one day, Olivia receives a letter from an uncle that she didn't even know existed, saying that he's been searching for her forever, he's finally found her, and please come home. She is absolutely welcome to come home to Gallant. So Gallant is a real place. It actually exists. And of course Olivia is going to just go, because how could she choose to not go, even though the journal is kind of warning her away from it? But she's got to get out of this orphanage. So she goes to Gallant, finds an even bigger surprise, which is her uncle is dead and has been dead for a while. So how did he send this letter? She has a cousin who he doesn't want anything to do with her, and she finds herself on this big estate of Gallant that is just beautiful, but also kind of falling apart. And in the garden, there is this crumbling down wall. And in this wall, in the garden, is a door that she has been warned to never, ever open or even go near it. But why? And why is she starting to have all these dreams, these crazy dreams where these shadows are coming to get her? Why are people not wanting to talk about her mother and the uncle that has passed away? Where are all these secrets coming from in Gallant? Well, this is what Olivia has to try to make sense of and try to come to terms with. And of course, she goes through the wall in the door in the wall. So this book is so full of a lot of different things. It's about identity and finding yourself. It's about family. And it's about family that you make, right? That it doesn't have to be people that you are born to. It can be people that you find that you make into your family. And it's also a very creepy story too. Not over the top. I would definitely not label this as like a horror book, but it's definitely got some creepiness to it. I would say probably on par with like The Graveyard Book or Coraline from Neil Gaiman. I would say it's kind of in line with those types of books. So V. Schwab has written a huge backlog of fantastic books. If you have already been a huge fan of her, like myself, this book will come as no surprise to you how good it is. But if you've never read anything by her before, absolutely give this a try. This is a great place to start. She's got lots of middle grade books. She's got young adult books. She's got adult books. She writes across the genre. So for all age groups. So this is absolutely wonderful book. Highly recommend it. Give it a shot. I took it outside and read it at Heritage Park when it was like real cloudy and the leaves aren't on the trees yet. So the tree branches were real spindly and creepy, and it was absolutely perfect. So Gallant by V.E. Schwab. Give it a shot. It's absolutely amazing. And again, look at that amazing cover. Well, that's what we've got for you guys today. I hope this book sounds really fun and interesting. If so, please feel free to come and get it from Farmington Community Library. Also, please give this video a like. We really appreciate you watching today. Thanks so much and have a wonderful rest of the day.